Star Radio Sunday Jazz Brunch, Walt Adams with you. We turn to living resources and their inspiring stories in their Share the Journey segment here on the Jazz Brunch. And each week we get a chance to find out new stories about the people being able to find the independence. And this past week we celebrated the 4th in our own independence. With me today is Deneen Palmateer, Associate Executive Director of Communications at Living Resources. Good morning, Deneen.
Good morning, Walt. Thanks for having me. I hope you had a wonderful 4th.
Indeed. A chance to pause and reflect and take a little break and put down the electronic devices and just take it easy and count our blessings. And maybe you could share a couple other stories of individuals who found their own independence through support at Living Resources.
I love sharing these stories. Today, we're going to introduce you to Mary. Mary has 2 great passions. They're horses and creating art. Mary has a cerebral palsy, a neurological disorder that tightens her muscles and affects her movement. But that does not deter her from meeting her goals of making artwork and bringing it to life. She has been a part of the Living Resources family for over 20 years, taking part in our Carriage House Art Center program. She works with acrylics, watercolors. With the guidance of fine art instructors, she's handed a brush, but honestly, she does all of the work herself. And she selects the colors, she uses different brushes. It takes her a bit of time, but she has won numerous awards. And, her disability really makes her more determined to create exactly what she envisions in her mind. She has a super love for horses, as I said. There are a couple of news stories out there. We can continue to look at those and see Mary as she's creating these works of art. She's part owner of a horse called Mary's Girl.
Wow.
And it's pretty exciting.
It is. As we gear up towards track season, many people who are fascinated with horses in the Saratoga County region could be inspired by that story for sure.
Be sure to check it out on our Facebook. We always highlight the radio interview, and we throw a couple of links in there. You can see Mary in her news article.
That's great. Any other stories that come to mind?
I think lastly today, I'd like to share about Denise. Denise is a graduate of our Living Resources College Experience program. She graduated in 2010. 13 years later, she says it was the best move she could have made. Her life, according to Denise, my life has changed. I am now living a life I thought I could never have. Not only did she learn the skills to successfully live on her own, such as cooking, laundry, cleaning her apartment, and managing her time, she embarked on an impressive career trajectory. Most recently, she earned her certified nursing assistant license. The journey, she says, was difficult, but with the support of her Living Resources staff and those at the Teresian House where she worked, she made sacrifices and she made it happen. Today, she lives on her own and she is just excited to share. And honestly, her biggest thing is she says, if her mom was alive today, her mom would be extremely proud and happy. It's
something for you also to be proud of. Along with each of these inspiring stories of independence, there's a lot of hard work from your staff and direct support people that make these things happen on a day-to-day basis.
Walt, I couldn't have said it better, right? The real success goes to the individual who's working towards their goals and the staff that supports them each and every day. We have some of the most compassionate and caring staff, and we couldn't be more proud.
And how do people find out more information about the services that you guys provide?
Please go to www.livingresources.org. Don't forget to follow us on social media.
Deneen, as always, a pleasure to talk with you. Have a great weekend and talk to you again soon.
Thanks, Walt.
Deneen Palmateer with Living Resources. More music up next on Saratoga's Star Radio.